Hello dear learners, this is Sindhu Sarkar, an English teacher, English version senior section, Milestone School and College. Welcome you all to our online class. I hope you all are fine by the grace of Almighty and you have taken part in the midterm exam. I hope all of you have done well. Okay dear students, today I am going to start with the new lesson with you. I hope you will pay attention right from the beginning. Dear learners, if you pay attention right from the beginning, you will be able to solve all kinds of problems that you have. Okay, so let's get started with the previous lesson first, then we will start our today's lesson. So look at the previous lesson. So dear learners, first question for you. Can you tell me what are the types of email are there? Yes, there are two types of email. First one is formal email and second one is informal email. Then next question for you. Can you remember what are the parts of the email? You have learned it in the previous class, so I think all of you will be able to give me the answer. Yes. What are the parts of the email? Yes. First one, address. In case of address, you have to write the address of the recipient and address of the sender. Then subject. Yes. Then salutation. Yes, salutation. Then main body of the email. Then closing, yes, and at last you have to write the name actually. Yes, very good. So I think all of you have learned the previous lesson properly. Now dear students, we are going to start our today's lesson. Hello dear learners, we are going to start our today's lesson. Today's lesson is about transformation. So before going to start our today's lesson, transformation, you have to know the definition first. So let's look at the definition. So dear learners, look at the definition here. Transformation is the way of changing sentence into another sentence without changing its meaning. Okay. So if I give an example, it will be clear. So dear learners, here I have written here three sentences. Look at the sentence. First one, Rahul is a good boy. Then second one, Rahul is not a good boy. And then third one, Rahul is not a bad boy. So here Rahul is a good boy. If you want to change this sentence into another sentence without changing its meaning, look at the way of changing. Here Rahul is not a good boy. So what does it mean? That means the meaning of the first sentence is not same here in the second sentence. But look at the third sentence here. Rahul is a good boy. Here Rahul is not a bad boy. That means Rahul is a good boy. So these two sentences carry same meaning. Okay. So this is called transformation. Transformation. And if you change the meaning of the original sentence, in that case it will be called conversion, because the first one Rahul is a good boy and then second one Rahul is not a good boy. So there is a change in the meaning. Okay, that's why it will be called conversion. So I think you have understood the transformation. Okay. If you change the sentence into another sentence without changing its meaning, it will be called transformation. Okay dear learners, today we are going to practice transformation. In fact, we will practice affirmative to negative and assertive to interrogative. At the same time, we will practice vice versa also. Negative to affirmative and interrogative to assertive also. Okay, so at first, look at the rules, affirmative to negative. First one, if you get only in the affirmative sentence, in that case, you have to use none but. If it indicates person, we have to use none but. So, let's consider one example for this. Here, first one, only he can do the work. So what will be the answer? Instead of only, we have to use none but. So none but he can do the work. Then if only indicates things, In that case, you have to use nothing but. What you have to use? Nothing but. So, here I have only few toys. So, here I have nothing but few toys. Because it indicates things here, that's why instead of only we have to use nothing but. So, it will be nothing but, that means I have nothing but few toys. Okay, then if only indicates number or age, in that case you have to use not more than or not less than. You have to use not more than or not less than. So, let's consider one example for this. Here, he is only 22. Negative sentence will be, he is not more than 22. He is not more than 22, because here only indicates number. I mean age here, 22. That means it indicates age. So, you have to use not more than or not less than. You can do also not less than. So, you can write another way, that is, he is not less than 22. Okay. So, I think you have understood. Now, next rule. If you get must in the affirmative sentence, in that case, you have to use cannot but or cannot help. You have to use cannot but or cannot help. So, I am giving here one example for you, then it will be more clear. The example is here, we must go there. We must go there. So, instead of must, you have to use cannot but or cannot help. So, here the negative form, we cannot but go there. We cannot but go there. You can also follow another way, that is, we cannot help going there. We cannot help going there. If you use cannot help, in that case you have to add ing with the verbs. Okay. So, we cannot help going there. This is also another answer. Okay. Now, dear learners, we are going for another rules. If you get both and as a conjunction in a sentence, I mean in the affirmative sentence, you can follow this one. I mean, instead of both or and, you can use here not only but also. So, instead of both and, you are able to use here not only but also. So, look at the example, then it will be very much clear to you. Both Karim and Rahim went there. Both Karim and Rahim went there. So, instead of both, we have to use here not only. Not only Karim but also Rahim went there. You are getting here both and, so you have to use here not only but also. Okay. I think it is clear to you. Okay, dear learners, next rules. If you get as soon as in the affirmative sentence, you have to use no sooner had in the negative sentence. Then, no sooner had, then you have to use then also in that sentence. So, look at the example, then it will be more clear. Okay. As soon as I saw him, he went away. This is the affirmative sentence. Now, you have to change it into negative sentence. Okay. So, in case of negative sentence, no sooner had. Okay. So, this is the example. Now, next rule for you. If you get all every before the subject as an adjective, in that case, you can use instead of all and every, there is no. Okay. So, you can follow these ways in this case. There is no, then but, then you can use there is no and who, you can use then no plus opposite word. No plus opposite word. If I give an example, it will be clear. Every mother loves her child. Every mother loves her child. So, according to the first tone, you can change it in this way. There is no mother but loves her child. There is no mother but loves her child. Then, there is no mother who doesn't love her child. Okay. So, you can follow this one also. And then, you can follow another way, that is, no mother hates her child. So, you can follow these three ways if you get all and every before the subject as an adjective. Okay, dear learners, we are going to learn the next rules. I mean, if you get superlative degree, I mean, here, look at the example, then it will be clear. He is the best boy in the class. Here, you are getting a superlative degree. Sometimes you get one of the and the, but you are getting here the. He is the best boy in the class. So, if you get this type of sentence, I mean only the in the superlative degree, in that case you can use this one. I mean, you can follow the positive degree. If you change it into positive degree, then it will be negative. Okay. So, here, if you change it into positive degree, what will be the answer? So, here, it will be negative sentence. Okay, it will be negative sentence. So, by changing into positive degree, you can make it negative. Okay, dear learners. Next rule, if you get as in a sentence, in that case, you have to use, instead of first as, you have to use not less, and instead of second as, you have to use then. Okay. Look at the example, it will be clear. Here, Shima is as good as Rima. So, what will be the answer? Shima is not less good than Rima. Okay. So, you can follow this one. Okay, this rule actually. Then, in case of universal truth, if you want to make it into affirmative to negative, in that case, you have to do, I mean, you have to follow the negative interrogative. Okay, negative interrogative. How? Look at the example. The sun rises in the east. Here, if you change it into a negative sentence, in that case, you have to make it negative interrogative. So, doesn't the sun rise in the east? Doesn't the sun rise in the east? Okay, so you can follow this way. Okay, now, if you get two in a sentence, I mean, look at the example, then it will be clear. Here, the man is too weak to walk. If you get this type of two and two in a sentence, it indicates the negative sense actually. So, if you want to make it negative, in that case, you have to follow this one. I mean, so that and cannot or could not. I mean, it depends on the tense. If you get present tense, you have to use cannot, or if you get past tense, you have to use could not. Okay, dear learners, so look at the example. The man is too weak to walk. So, if you change it into negative, what will be the answer? The man is so weak that he cannot walk. Okay. So, dear learners, I think you have understood and you will follow this one. Okay. Now, if you get always in the affirmative sentence, instead of always, you have to use never. Look at the example. I always remember you. So, here, what will be the answer? I never forget you. Instead of always, you have to use never. Okay. Dear learners, now we are going to learn the next rules. Here, if you get adjective, sometimes you can change this adjective, I mean using opposite adjective, you can change it into negative sentence, I mean affirmative to negative. So here look at the example. Man is mortal. So here mortal adjective, you can use the opposite word of mortal, what will be? Immortal. So at the same time you have to use the negative sense. So here the man is not immortal. So dear learners, I think in the affirmative to negative, if you want to change these sentences, I mean affirmative to negative, you can follow these rules and it will be okay with you, I think. And now, dear learners, we are going to learn the vice versa, I mean negative to affirmative also. Okay. Dear learners, we have learned so far affirmative to negative, now negative to affirmative. You know, the same rules are here, only alone, none but. Okay, in case of only, if it indicates person, we have learned that we have to use none but in case of negative sentence. So if you get negative sentence with the none but, then you have to use only. Okay, this is very much simple. If you get nothing but, in case of affirmative sentence, you have to use only. I mean, nothing but indicates, things, but you have to use only in that case. I mean, in case of affirmative sentence. Okay. Now, in case of not more than or not less than, you have to use only also. So this is, opposite. Okay. You have to follow the opposite one. Okay. Now here, look at the example. Then it will be clear to you. None but Reza can help him. So what will be? If you get none but in case of negative sentence, then in case of affirmative sentence, whenever you will be changing it into affirmative sentence, in that case you have to use only. So here you have got none but, so it will be only Reza can help him. Okay. So in this way you can change negative sentence into affirmative sentence. Okay. Here number 2, in case of both, we have to use not only but also. In case of both, we have to use not only but also. So we have learned the same rules in the affirmative to negative. But here, example, look at the example, but you are getting here not only but also. So you have to go for the both then. Okay, I mean you have to use the both in the affirmative sentence. So both Raja and Raj went there. So I think you have understood. Okay, you will just reverse your ideas. Okay, here then 3, in case of rule number 3, we have also learned that must, can, have to. If we get in the affirmative sentence, then we have to use cannot but or cannot help in the negative sentence. So if you get cannot help or cannot but in the negative sentence, you have to use the must, can or have to in the affirmative sentence. Okay, just you will reverse your ideas. Okay, here example, we cannot but go there. So what we have got, can you remember in case of must, what we use? Cannot but or cannot help. Yes. So here, if you get cannot but in the negative sentence, you have to use must or have to or can. We must go there. So, we have learned 2 rules here in case of must, cannot help or cannot but. So here, instead of cannot but or cannot help, we will use we must. Okay, so we will use must. Okay, cannot but or cannot help, if we get in the negative sentence, in that case we have to use must. Okay, so I think it is clear to you. Now another one, if you If you get all every before subjects, we have discussed it in the affirmative to negative sentence. The same thing here. Subject, you can transform it into the following ways. So here there is no but. We have look at here another sentence, negative sentence. There is nobody who doesn't love money. Here another sentence, no man hates money. So these are very much same. Okay, these are very much same. There is nobody but loves money. There is nobody who doesn't love money, and no man hates money. These are the same sentence. I mean, all these are negative sentence. If you want to transform it into affirmative sentence, in that case you have to use every. So everybody loves money. Everybody loves money. You know that we have learned these three rules, I mean three ways in case of affirmative to negative. Now if you get these three sentences in the negative sentence, you can transform it into affirmative sentence in this way. I mean using everybody loves money. So here you can transform it. If you get this 3 1, you can use this one. You can change this one in this way. I mean everybody or all. So here you can use everybody. Okay, by using everybody, you can change this one into affirmative sentence. Everybody loves money. Now, number 5, if you get as soon as in a complex sentence, you have to use no sooner had. We have learned it earlier. But if you get no sooner had in the negative sentence, you have to use as soon as. This is very much simple. Okay. So here, example, no sooner had I seen the boy, then he went away. You have to make it negative. So as we used, as soon as in case of affirmative sentence, so here we also use, instead of no sooner had, we have to use as soon as. So here, what will be the answer? Look at the answer. As soon as I saw him, then you have to put comma, then he went away. Okay, this is the answer. So just we are going for the reverse ideas. Okay. Then, now dear learners, we are going to learn assertive to interrogative. So here, in case of assertive to interrogative, the first rule, in case of be verb, I mean if you get be verb as the main verb, with the affirmative meaning, you have to follow these rules. I mean here, look at the example, they are happy, you have to make it, this is an assertive sentence, you have to make it interrogative sentence. Okay, so here if you want to make it interrogative sentence, in that case what you have to do, at first you have to bring the be verb ahead of the subject. Then if the assertive sentence is in the affirmative form, you have to make it negative. I mean you have to bring the negative sense. So here with the be verb you have to add the negative form. So here are, we are in the short form of the negative forms, here aren't. Okay, so aren't they happy? Because this assertive sentence is in the affirmative form, that's why we have to put this on, I mean this negative sense with the be verb. Then here rule number 2, if we get be verb with the negative sense, we have to bring the affirmative sense in the interrogative sentence. So here look at the example, they are not happy. So here this assertive sentence in the negative sense. So in case of interrogative sentence, you have to bring the affirmative sense. So here, as we have got negative sense in the assertive sentence, we will put the affirmative sense in the interrogative form. So here be verb, you have to put the be verb ahead of the subject in case of interrogative sentence. So here, are they happy? Okay, and you have to put the question mark at the end of the sentence. Now, dear learners, assertive to interrogative, Rule number 3, in case of present indefinite tense, now dear learners, in case of present indefinite tense, we have to use do, don't, doesn't, does at the outset. So here they play cricket, it will be don't they play cricket. Then Mushfiq plays cricket, it will be doesn't Mushfiq play cricket, because Mushfiq third person, that's why we are using here does. And you know this sentence, Mushfiq plays cricket, it is in the affirmative form, so in case of interrogative form we have to bring the negative sense, that's why it will be doesn't Mushfiq play cricket. Okay, dear learners, now we are going to learn the rule number 4. In case of past indefinite tense, we have to use did, didn't at the outset. Here, they play cricket, they played cricket, you know, assertive sentence. Now, if you want to make it interrogative, it will be didn't, because here we are getting they played cricket, it is in the affirmative form, so you have to bring the negative sense in the interrogative form. So didn't they play cricket? Now rule number 5, everybody, all, everyone. If you get, we have to use who, don't, or doesn't, or didn't. Actually it depends on the tense actually. Okay, so here nobody, no one, on none, if you get, in that case you have to use who, then main verb. Okay, so now look at the example, it will be clear. Everybody loves an honest man. So this is an assertive sentence. If you want to make it interrogative, what will be? Who doesn't love an honest man? Or you can follow this one. Is there anybody who doesn't love an honest man? Okay, this one. So here, then nobody helped him. You have got the idea about the rules. Nobody, no one, none. In that case, we have to use who, then main verb. Nobody helped him. You know, this is in the negative form. So here, look at the answer. Who helped him? It is in the affirmative form. Who helped him? We have got the rules here. If we get nobody, no one, none, in that case we have to use who, then main verb, and then rest of the things. So these are the rules. Now dear learners, we are going to practice some questions, I mean from affirmative to negative and assertive to interrogative, at the same time vice versa. In case of assertive to interrogative and interrogative to assertive, you will follow the same ideas. I mean here, suppose here you are getting here who helped him, so you have to follow this one. I mean nobody, no one, or none, you have to use. Here you are getting here who don't or doesn't or didn't. Here who doesn't love an honest man. So if you get this type of sentence, instead of who, you have to use everybody. Okay, here as subject. So here everybody loves an honest man. So reversing your ideas, I mean following the reverse ideas, you can change it into interrogative to assertive. So dear learners, we are going to start our today's practice session. So dear learners, we are going to start our today's practice session. Here, practice. First question for you. Everybody loves followers. Make it interrogative. Then the answer is who doesn't love followers? Then who came here? Assertive. Nobody came here. We have told you earlier according to the rule. Now third question for you. She must go through the lesson. We know that instead of must, we have to use cannot but or cannot help. So this is the answer. She cannot but go through the lesson. You can also write she cannot help going through the lesson. Okay, now next one, the roof was so high that we could not touch. You have to make it affirmative. So we know that instead of so that we can use two. We have learned this rule. So here it is the answer. The roof was too high to touch. Okay. So dear learners, I think all of you have learned this lesson. Now, after the practice session, dear learners, we are going for the feedback session. In the feedback session, I will give you some questions. I think you will be able to solve by yourself. Okay, dear learners, in the feedback session, I have given here some questions for you. I think all of you will be able to write down the answers properly. Okay, first question for you. Here, we have to solve the problem, make it negative. We have to solve the problem, make it negative. Then, second question for you, I cannot help going there. I cannot help going there, make it affirmative. Then third question, she completed her HW, make it interrogative. Then fourth question for you, nobody believes a liar. Nobody believes a liar. Then fifth and final question for you, who doesn't love her child? So here, these are the questions and write down the answers properly. I think all of you have written down the answers. Now, match the answers with me. What is the first question? We have to solve the problem. So what will be the answer? Yes, we cannot but solve the problem. Then, answer of the second question, I cannot help going there. What will be the answer? I mean, in case of affirmative, what will be the answer? I must go there. Okay, very good. Now, answer of the third question, what you have written? The question was, she completed her HW, I mean homework. So, in case of interrogative, what will be the answer? Yes, didn't she complete her homework? Yes, very good. When at the end of the sentence, you have to give the question mark. Okay, that's very good. Alright. Now, fourth question. Nobody believes a liar. What will be the interrogative sentence? Yes. Who believes a liar? Very good. Okay. Now, the fifth question. Who does not love her child? So, what will be the answer of this question? Yes. Everybody loves her child. That's fine. I think that's fine with you. And you have learned all the lessons today properly. Okay, dear learners. Now I am going to give you the homework here. The homework. Write it down in your CW copy properly. I think all of you have written down the homework properly. Okay, dear learners. I think all of you have enjoyed the class today nicely and you have cooperated me nicely. So thank you all. See you in the next class. Thank you all.